Hi everyone! Do you have any experience in the past? Yes, of course, all of the person have any experience in the past. So for today, we will share about personal recontext. So your experience that is content of recontext. So stay with me, Ida Nur Naina. Okay, what do you see about that picture? Yes, great. That picture is boxing, yes, swimming, and volleyball. So, do you ever do exercise based on the picture? If you want to choose one of them, do you want to choose one of them? Yes, great. I can choose swimming, for example. Yes. So you can write your experience in the past about swim, for example, ya kan? Nah, jadi di sini bisa kalian nanti tulis bagaimana kalian kemarin itu pernah berenang, ya kan? Nah, seperti itu. So what is recontext? Apa sih recontext itu? Dari tadi dibahas recontext. Yes, that's great. Recontext is type of narrative that retell past event or experience in the order they occurred. It focuses on what happened. Jadi di sini recontext itu adalah menjelaskan tentang story atau cerita kita, tapi yang akurat ya, yang nyata tentang pengalaman kita pribadi, seperti itu. So, personal recontext is one type of recontext in addition to factual, autobiographical, biographical, literary, and historical recount. So, why we learn recontext? Yes, great. The purpose of recontext is either to inform the audience about an event or that simply entertain them with a captivating story. Jadi di sini adalah kita untuk menyampaikan informasi kepada audience. Yes, good. So what is the type of the recontext? Recontext. There are biographical, historical, yes, factual, literally, or personal recounts. The essential structure of the personal recounts. There are three types if we want to make a recontext. The first, orientation. Orientation, this is a introduction. Yes, if we will to write a subject and main participants, yes, location, and then time. Nah, we will to write in this orientation. And the second, event. Event, this is a core narrative. Yes, event are detailed, squarely focusing on what happened. So if we will to write about all of the event in this recontext, we will to write what happened in this written. Yes. The third is reorientation. Reorientation, this is a conclusion or summary, yes, in this reading. So if we will to write a summary or conclusion, we will to write in this reorientation. Living feature of this recontext. Living feature, this is a simple past tense. Yes, because we will write in the past. So the link feature is simple past tense. The second, chronological connective. Yes, this is many chronological connective. For example, first, then, next, after that, and finally. And then personal pronouns. Yes, we will use personal pronoun I, we, my, us. This is an example of recount text. Yes, this is an example of recount text. My unforgettable day at the stadium. This is an example of text mapping. Yes, before we are starting the written, the write of the recount text. If we will to write, before you write, you can make an idea, yes, and then structure planning. After that, detail brainstorming. Nah, the last draft recount. The value of the personal storytelling, develop writing skill, encourage reflection. Yes, this is time to write your own personal recount. You must choose on your experience, and then the second map your structure, and the last draft and refine. Okay, this is an example of we will to write your experience. Yes, for example, if we see some of sport, run sport, badminton sport, and then football sport. Okay, this is the last of this material. Thank you very much for your watching. Let's comment apa saja sih yang harus kita pelajari selain recount text. Silahkan komen ya semuanya.